Okay, guys, welcome to the 8th World Championship in Massage. We have begun the online rounds, and the online rounds we are doing especially because some people cannot get visa to Denmark for the World Championship Massage, and one of the other reasons is that they have the opportunity to show their massage within their own environment, within their own clinic, especially if they need a special kind of equipment and tools. The judges here in Denmark is now watching the round on a big screen where we can see the amazing participants doing the massages. I'm here with Anna from the States, the owner of the World Massage Festival. Welcome, Anna.
Hi, thanks for having me.
We will guide you a little bit for a few minutes about this round and the categories, and then we will leave you alone to watch and enjoy these amazing therapists. We can see the participants up in doing the first on. What we see is actually on our screen is Valette Corinne from France. One of the participants who cannot come to the World Championship Massage but is showing her skills in the facial category, it looks like. Yeah, and then we have Annie Quebec from Quebec doing chair massage, it looks like, yeah. And Annie has been traveling a lot. This time she's challenged herself doing online. And Annie is from the French-speaking part of Canada. And then we have Marie-Claude Dupont, I think it is, from Canada also. So she's also somewhere in Canada, and it's very early morning. It is 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that in Canada. And where we have Lisa, also from the States or from America. Yeah, do you know her?
Yes, I do actually. She is part of Team America. She's very talented. She's been at several other competitions in the States, but this is her coming internationally to challenge herself a little more.
So it's the first time she's participating internationally?
I believe so, yes. For you, yes.
It's cool, huh? And it's also very early. But do you know in which states?
I believe it's 2 a.m. where she is right now.
Early morning or late night?
Closing.
The bars are closing, okay. And then we have Ina from Ukraine, also doing facial, it looks like. And then we have Nicola from Romania. I think he lives in Cyprus, so most likely the massage he's giving is being done in Cyprus. And then we have Seda Yapa from Turkey. I think she was one of the winners from the International Turkish Championship earlier this year. Yeah, who else do we see? We see Eugenia from Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is also far away, but at least it's not night.
Yeah.
It's afternoon or something. And it's even later in Japan where Mao is sitting. So these are the participants at the first round. Very cool.
A lot of diversity. I like it.
Look at Nicola now. It's a wheelchair client, huh? Very interesting.
I haven't seen that yet.
No. It's and why not?
Well, they need more.
They need it a lot, huh? Yeah. So a lot of, and also if you see Annie in the middle of the screen here, she is the client is sitting differently on the chair. It's not only the classical, yeah. And even also Marie-Claude from France is doing the same.
Yeah.
So it's no, anyway.
You got some nice neck stretching with the towel up there too in France.
Yeah.
That always feels good.
Yeah. And I know she was actually one of the first who was signed up for this year's World Championship. I think she signed up long ago. I mean, last summer or something. So she has been looking forward for this and has prepared well. Eugenia, actually, who's participating here also with chair, and she's first of all she's the Central Asian massage champion,
Okay.
and she was winning, I think last year's it was last year's chair massage category. She did it online. So we did have an online therapist who was winning the category.
Nice.
But we have a rule saying that in order to reach the overall final, they will need to be in Denmark because we need judge receivers.
That's fair.
It's kind of fair. But nevertheless, second place, Mauricio from Canada went to the final because he was in Denmark, and an amazing therapist.
He is.
Yes,
I saw him in Paris just recently.
yeah. So he went to the final with his chair massage, and a very good substitute.
Yeah.
Speaking about many countries here, in Japan, they just had in May a very big championship. They call it Massage Championship World Tour. It is a 3 days event.
Nice.
Yeah, and they have a huge workshop day with 1,800 massage therapists attending.
Nice.
It's cool. Very, of course, there are many workshops within the day, but very nice. And they had a national championship with, I think, 150 participants. And the day after, the international competitors attended. I think they had 80 or something.
Okay.
But very nice, very, very nice, huge event in Japan. And most likely Mao has been participating and maybe also even winning one of the categories. I have to look that up.
All right.
But I'll leave you alone to
Sounds good.
yeah. So let's see.
I almost don't know where to look. There's so many beautiful things going on right now.
The other one is part of my job. Here, and Annie over there is Eugenia, don't bother. Who says it's the winner of Central Asian something. And last year's something.
Some beautiful development in Turkey. Amazing stretching in Romania. Lots of variations of tools being used. We have a big exercise ball like the ones you sit on. We have gua sha tools. We have a scraping tool. I believe that's a lymphatic brush being used in Turkey. beautiful sound bowls happening in France. Nice back compressions going on in the chair. Beautiful movements. Everybody's body mechanics is on point so far. Just past 15 minutes in. Some beautiful lymphatic strokes. Long Effortlaz strokes in Turkey. A nice spinal twist with a thigh pull in Japan. Beautiful. It looks like we have some abdominal massage being done in the chair in Canada there. That's very awesome. Thank you. Got some body shaping tools coming out in Turkey. I believe I see some toxin going on in the chair. That's very nice. Some nice ITB work right in there. Chair people have gone into different positions. They're all prone. I think it's very interesting to see that in France, Ukraine, and the USA, we have 3 facial people, and they are all doing completely different techniques, and they are all absolutely beautiful and anatomically correct.
Minutes left. 30 minutes left. Keep up the good work.
As you heard, we're halfway through.
So, what do you think?
Well, one thing I did notice is the energy, and everybody's a lot more into it and a lot more excited now. In the beginning, you could see everybody a lot more nervous, hesitant, whereas I see everybody in the zone now and really just showing their best, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's very cool actually, and it's also, I mean, I like, for example, that here you see the freestyle part also,
Yeah.
even though it's facial.
Yep.
So you see a lot of interesting combination. You see the guy from Japan. Now it's the client is sideline,
Yeah.
which is not really normal in the Western world. It's
No.
either back or
Yeah.
on
Prone
stomach.
or supine.
Prone, exactly.
That's in America too. Very rarely do we do sideline. We need to.
Yeah, because
There's a
it
lot
can
you
be
could address that way.
exactly, and also upright sitting really is not done very often, and the great thing about the championships that you see new stuff. For example, Nicola Prim from Romania, you see massage being given on a wheelchair. I really appreciate that he has chosen this way to show his skills. And he actually have several cameras also. It can be a little confusing, and the camera guy has to be going slowly because of the internet and so on. But it's very nice.
He's also been pulling up signs to explain what he's doing.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And we can't walk around and read what they would normally have if they were in person. So he's showing that there, and I thought that was very creative.
Yeah. The participants have had the opportunity to send in a little bit about themselves and what they wanted to show. So the judges have most likely read everything, so they are well prepared. But on the other hand, it's also nice to lean back and just be inspired.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what class I want to take next, watching all these.
Yeah, and I think actually chair massage is underestimated. I think it's
Very underestimated.
it has so many possibilities within, of course, not only massage with pressure, but also with oil and with tools and of
the
course
different chairs that put you in a different position, press different things.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's it's cool. And I actually we have seen many of these therapists before The two Canadians we have seen before, and they are very innovating therapists.
Hmm.
So we always expect a lot from them.
Yeah, I met both of them in Paris.
Yeah, they were in Paris actually for the European Championship.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um, yeah, and Nicola Prim from Romania, now he's doing the wheelchair. Last year we saw him using an umbrella for the massage.
That's right.
Yeah, so they,
Very innovative.
it's very nice, and they also take the chance and opportunity to show new stuff. Yeah, and it's a tool, and sometimes we buy many tools, but use
Use the ones that work.
that were there, but you have at home.
Exactly. And that's also something that they get the benefit of, is they don't have to worry about what tools they can and can't bring due to weight issues and luggage carrying. They have everything there. So it is a bonus of being online, is that.
Exactly.
And you're in the comfort of your own space.
Yeah, so we have seen many of these therapists in action, maybe in master classes, but also maybe in championships, or even who did any one of these have been to the festival yet?
Yes, Lisa Equivalent,
Yeah.
Clark, she is actually skyrocketing in a lot of championships. She won like overall, I believe, in Michigan. Don't quote me on the state, but she's coming to festival. And looking at I saw another name that I remember from registration, but yes.
Yeah.
We have a couple people from Team Canada. Not sure if those two are coming, but we do have a couple.
Yeah, I know as well. I know. So we didn't talk about it, but the World Massage Festival is an annual event, and it started back in
This
2000.
is our 20th year this year.
So 20th anniversary, and it has been traveling a little bit from East Coast, West Coast, and this year it is.
We've been in the East Coast for the last 7 years since before COVID.
Okay.
I'm the first one. I'm taking it back to going back and forth like the original founder did. So we'll be in Vegas this year from the 25th to the 31st, and then next year we're in North Carolina from July 16th to the 26th.
Yeah. And in connection with the World Massage Festival, there is also the American Massage Championship the days before, right?
Yep, the 2 days before. That's the 25th, 26th, and 27th this year will be the championships, and the end of the 27th we start with our kickoff party for festival.
Yeah, it's the festival is okay. I like
it's fun.
But it is a conference, but a funny conference.
That's why it's a festival.
Exactly. So this is why it's called the festival. So it's but you have great classes, I know, and you have the championship.
20 teachers and 44 classes this year.
Yeah, it's cool, and many of the participants that we will see this weekend will attend not only the American Massage Championship but also the festival. It's a great week actually.
It is.
It's all very funny and lots to learn, but also a lot of fun.
And Vegas is a totally different atmosphere. You haven't been there.
Yeah, I have been there actually.
Well, not for the
no, that's true. That's true. That's true. It's gonna be crazy. So American way. No, but anyway.
Fun.
Yeah, and when I see these people, some of them have also been participating at the Best Massage Promotion Video Competition, and Seta, for example, she made a wonderful video from Turkey. So, and we will see many of these. Okay, I will leave you again. There is 23 minutes left. Yeah. Ja, det er godt. Han er ikke også. Hvis det er lidt så bare det nice, og så putte det til ja. Yeah, this also so he's husband. But they should also prepare themselves. They are very task. It's already written on the yeah. You know, it's out. The Indian boy is about
We got tuning forks in France. An ancient Japanese deportment tool. It's for very light lymphatic deportment due to the springs before the very soft ball at the end. Ooh, in Japan, we have a nice spinal twist while he's also doing a compression on the back of the hamstrings while stretching the calves all at the same time. It takes even further into a pec opening. Love it. About 15 minutes left. This is where everybody starts showing up their good stuff.
15 minutes left. Keep up the good work.
Using some saga silks with the chair. We got Canada balancing on the chair with one leg. And using her leg as counterbalance to address the upper arm. And it looks like she's going into the forearms. Can't quite see from this angle. Looks like Prip is even doing some facial work. The woman in the wheelchair, she looks very relaxed, enjoying every moment.
More likely to avoid it the points have to calculate themselves. And after that, come down to me. And
on this round right now. Looks like Turkey's doing some abdominal massage.
you go fuck up these areas. And go back to that. You would like to explain that. You better compensate. And remember, by the way, remember, always begin in the middle. Why is that? Because if we see something even better next round, we can go in that direction. If we see something shitty, go the other direction. Yeah, so pick up when you do your points. It's not yet. It's not over. You know why? Because they deserve to be seen 100% before. I know you're ready. And by the way, when you have submitted your points, listen, please. When you have submitted your points, you give it to Russell. What's it? Fresca. And give the sheets to him.
He's just giving instructions to the judges on what to do in the last few minutes. Francis pulled out some hot stones for her facial.
And just for your information, what we are saying is actually online, so be careful what you say. They can actually hear us.
Turkey, she's doing the rectus abdominis and obliques toning with the body shaping by having them go into full contraction of the rectus abdominis and then do specific fast movements to help the shaping go into effect.
Five minutes left. 5 minutes left. Keep up the good work.
This is where we're going to start seeing everybody's closing moves and how they wrap up their treatments.
So Anna, are we pleased what we have seen?
Yeah, it's making me realize how long it's been since I've had a treatment. Think I could find a therapist this weekend?
If you're lucky, but you will be busy. But we are rounding up, at least from us. Very soon we end the round, and we wish them good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good to see how they wrap it up and
Yeah.
close it up, and maybe we'll see one of them when it comes to the announcement of.
Yeah, they are in the game for winning medals at the category in the category, so it's very, very cool.
And we win the category. They're not here to accept it. How does that work for people who don't know?
No, but they will be announced on the Sunday, whether they win or not. And if they win a medal, we send the medal, of course, to whatever country it is. So very cool. But for me, I have to round up at least now, because in 2 minutes I have to end the round. So I'll see you next round.
Sounds good.
Yeah. When we round up, of course, we give it some kind of ball fight, as we always do. And then we pop.
It says round up, but I think he means wrap up. Unless it's a saying that I don't know. Couple people have moved on to intake, but some other people are trying to squeeze in every last move they can for the last 2 minutes.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Good job, everybody. I'll see you in round 2.